What's going on, Sagittarius? We're going to go ahead and jump into your November 14th through the 20th weekly reading here. Now, obviously, if you're watching this before the 14th, it doesn't necessarily mean that, it only applies for that week. You can apply it before then. That's just the way I organize the videos. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump in, Sagittarius, and let's see what's going on with you. Going on with Sagittarius. Let's see. Oh, Sag, what, y'all got love in y'all's life? I feel like the momentum of something, whether it be some sort of belief that was behind it, is sort of stalled, or maybe you're not so optimistic as you were. Let's see. I feel like things are going to be fine here, Sag. We're going to dive more deep into it. The Two of Cups is the overall energy for you for the week. So this could be in particular to a relationship. It can be romantic. It can be platonic. It just can be a significant one. Others of you, if you're not dealing with a relationship, this Two of Cups energy is just you really trying to sort of bring balance back into your life here. Let's see. Look, 7th house relationships came out. So I do feel like your relationships are being emphasized here. I'm almost getting for some of you, it's like you're really wanting independence and freedom, but also at the same time, it's like you're sort of wanting the connection as well. Sagittarius. Yeah, work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio here. It's interesting. I feel like this is that's the energy coming up because of the solar eclipse that we had in Scorpio. We're still in that illumination cycle, but it will be closing out here. I'm not gonna say pretty soon, but it'll be closing out soon. So there could have been a lot of areas right now, especially because the solar eclipse in Scorpio was in your 12th house and then illuminated in Taurus, and your 6th house are fully illuminated. So for a lot of you, it's like you could be like sort of like feeling like you don't really have control over certain things that's been going on, which could be stressing you out. I feel like the mind is creating a lot of illusions for you here. And you have universal light. I'm almost getting trust, like trust the divine, trust God, trust the universe here, especially with the star card being here. Like to trust, like to have faith in the future, to find ways to stay inspired here. Because right now I feel like there's something that has sort of, I don't know why, like the momentum has stopped behind something, or maybe there's like a sense of direction that it's like you don't really know where things are going. It's like you're trying to figure a lot of things out, and it could be in your relationships. It could just be you and yourself, and maybe there's relationships that are kind of on the outside of the fence. That could be energetically coming in. So anyways, you do have the Page of Swords here in the near future. I feel like this could be some communication or some understanding that you're starting to understand here. So if you've been looking for the answer, especially with the 9 of Swords, I feel like this is you getting that answer or receiving some sort of insight here, or getting some sort of communication or understanding that's going to allow you to figure things out. King of Wands is in your outcome. I do have the divine counterparts here. So for some of you, if you're dealing with a relationship, this could be, you could be dealing with the fire sign here. This is just, counterparts here. Like energetically interesting. If things have been feeling kind of out of control, or feeling like feeling like it's kind of been out of control, or you don't really know, I'm almost getting with the King of Wands. It's like, there's almost like a rest assured type of energy that's coming in, to where things that have seemed chaotic are now starting to be structured with the King of Wands. And if you've been feeling like a lack of confidence, I feel like this is you getting your confidence back with the King of Wands as well. I'm almost getting there's a pursuing energy that's starting to take place. Whether somebody's pursuing you or you're pursuing somebody, I feel like this reading is very focused on your relationships. People say I don't talk about love. I do talk about love. If I see it in the reading, and right now I see it in the reading. There could be an energy of healing though as well. But the star cards like remind you, especially with this universal light oracle card that came out, is to realize that you're always one with the universe. And when you feel like there's no hope or no faith, it's like telling you like there is faith, and to keep faith, to stay inspired, to look toward the future, to look more at the positive than the negative. And also, like, if there's any toxic stuff in your life, like, allow it to wash away and allow yourself to spiritually reset too, because you just had that solar eclipse in your 12th house, Sagittarius, which the 12th house is very spiritual. It also is a house of loss. You may be feeling like, you know, the universe is like, you don't really have any control. It's like learning how to like surrender to see what the divine has planned for you. The Queen of Wands is in the position of something that you're unaware of here. This is so interesting. If you're dealing with a person, I do feel like this person does have interest in you. I do. Others of you, if you've been afraid to, like, whether or not you're good enough or somebody's going to appreciate you for who you are and the way you express yourself, I feel like they will. But I also feel like the universe as well is like not wanting you to hold back your sense of self-expression based upon other people's opinions, or just based upon like what people think or what you think people are going to think. Because the King of Wands is a very fully, and so is the Queen of Wands, like fully created. It's very, King of Wands is like a master at just being. And I feel like this is like you sort of just figuring out, like, just being yourself here. Very interesting. Let's clarify this reading. Let's see what's going on. Universal light, though. I like this card. I like that card a lot here. Why am I getting an energy of like shame? Like, some of you may feel like ashamed of like past mistakes that you made. Like the star card's here again. I feel like it's like telling you to like, you know, like allow yourself to go through the process of healing, but not to allow something to totally like dim your light, or like, you know. Don't allow something to dim your light. Yeah. Let's actually clarify this. World card and the Two of Cups. I'm getting, for some of you, it's a long distance relationship. I've had a reading like this in a while. This feels like a pure love read. The World card with the Two of Cups here. This could be a long distance relationship. This could be just a chapter of a relationship that's closing out here. We're gonna have to pull more cards. Actually, I feel like I need to pull this one too. The Hermit. This is a relationship that's probably taught you a lot. Like, this has been, you know, this has been a cycle. This has been a journey that you've been on here. And others of you, if you're not dealing with for the relationship, for the singles out there, I feel like you've just kind of been alone on your own journey. Maybe in a very hermit energy here. King of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. Five of Cups on the Eight of Wands. And you have the King of Swords here on the Page of Swords here. Interesting. For some of you, maybe like receiving guidance or help from a particular individual who has expertise, or that has just valuable insight in your near future. Could be stressed around work and career for a lot of you. And the challenge right now is like trying to sort of defy whatever this challenging, emotional challenging thing is. King of Swords, Page of Swords in your near future, though. It's interesting. I feel like you could be learning something, or somebody could be like giving you some sort of like guidance. It can come in multiple ways. It doesn't have to come through like in person. It could literally come through in a book, in a podcast, something that you read, or something that it just comes, you know, information that comes to you that gives you insight, clear communication, understanding. Whatever this is, Sag, I feel like the universe is wanting you to seek total freedom. I gotta be real. The Star card in the Four of Wands is an energy of total freedom. Like the ability, like if like things that have a hold on us, right? And it's just like, damn, like trying to get out of like muddy water or like the muck. star card in the Four of Wands is like how to get through a challenge. Is like allow yourself to start new, to approach things new, and to release whatever the blockage is. Because I feel like it's different for all of you. You have the Queen of Wands and the Nine of Wands in the position that's something that you're unaware of here. Yeah, I feel like it's wanting you to try again, Sag. Like not to give up on yourself. It would have been different if I would pull the Nine of Wands first. I would have been telling you to like, okay, like make sure you pick your battles, make sure you're smart. But this one, with this, I'm seeing it's more like to give something another shot, to give something another try. King of Wands and the Eight of Cups here. I feel like this is you taking the initiation and going into the direction that you want to go in, leaving behind something that has sort of run its course or has been fulfilled. Seven of Swords here, Wheel of Fortune, and the Hierophant. I'm getting for some of you, you don't have to like prove yourself. You don't have to like explain yourself all the time. Seven of Swords. Like sometimes it's best for people not to know your business. And that's what the Seven of Swords can mean in a positive light. And that's, I mean, this energy is not completely negative. Because the Wheel of Fortune here and the Hierophant's here and your outcome with the Seven of Swords. For some of you, I feel like you're just sort of going your own way and not having to like prove yourself or explain yourself. I feel like you're choosing to go your own route and do things differently, which that in and of itself is initiating you into the change where the change that the universe is trying to make for you with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's like for some of you, it's like the flow of change or the state of change that's going on will be quite effortless. Like once you decide to sort of go your own way, or do what's best for you. Emperor, do what's best for you. Justice card with the Wheel of Fortune here. This is just the law of attraction. This is the law of balance. And just like the universe, it's like restoring order to your life here. Ten of Wands in the Hierophant here. I think there's a lot that you're learning from this, which is allowing you to move into the next phase or the next change that you're going into. Very interesting, but I just feel like there's some fears that you're working through and overcoming here. I feel like for some of you, if you've had trust issues for a very long time, I feel like you could be like starting to like learn about those trust issues and allow yourself to open up more. So yeah, that's what I got for you, Sag. I'm gonna leave the reading right here. I appreciate y'all for watching. As always, if you liked the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button before you leave. Also, feel free to subscribe. Be sure to click the notification button bell as well. You'll get notified whenever I upload videos. But otherwise than that, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. If you want to follow me on Instagram, the link is down below. And otherwise than that, Sag, I will see y'all in the next one. Bye, y'all.